Okay guys, so I'm back today. That other video I have done, it just needs to go up whenever I remember to put it up on YouTube. Anyway, I'm just standing out here in a 5-acre alfalfa field, and I mowed this yesterday. Stick that in the ground, maybe it'll stay. There we go. It's actually pretty dry, and I'm in the upper end of the field, which is actually our thickest end of the field, and I'm impressed. Let's go up to the really thick stuff here, and you can. I'm impressed with how fast it dried. I did open the hay bine up, open the back end up another notch or two, so it threw it further out the back, making the windrows making the swaths fluffier and wider. And you can, it's dry enough, it's not crunching leaves, which is what I want. It'll probably be that dry tomorrow. It would really do tonight, but it's too late to rake it. By the time we put the rake on this, it would destroy the leaves. So with alfalfa, what you want to do is rake as the dew comes off. So I'll probably have my grandpa rake this about 10, 11 o'clock, depending on temperature. Rake this upper end first, since this is always the thickest. The reason why this upper end is the thickest is where that barn is. You can see my finger pointing. Where that barn is, there's a barn right in that area, and then there was a hog lot. So, up there, and right here somewhere, I'm not for sure on it, but anyway, yeah, this is the richest. This right here. Let's go from that barn there to, let me think here. Usually the alfalfa kind of ends about here, is where it's the best quality alfalfa we have. My plan is we are going to plow this under this fall, and the sun is just glaring off my screen. I can't see anything. But we're plowing this under this fall, and then we're going to go to clover and oats. Oats is kind of the cover crop because it'll grow through the fall, go dormant in the winter, and then hopefully grow up in spring. And then we have oat hay, which is actually really good hay, I found out, and I've been told. And clover is good quality hay too. The clover will kind of grow in the fall, but it won't. The oats will help cover it up, so there should hopefully be less weeds. You never know, but yeah. I've just been out here hand spreading this, just getting the big clumps out. Otherwise they bunch up in the roll-a-bar rake, and then since none of my fields are square, you're always going to have bunches where you have to stop because the knife section's gotten plugged up. It's the only downfall of a hay bine I mean, look, my field, you'd think my field is square, but it's not. It comes out to a point here, and down at the end if I cut the whole field. But this year, because of those ruts there, I split it in half again. Plus, it was kind of nice to split it in half. Made it feel like I could cut so much faster with splitting it in half. So, anyway, that's about it. And this is a pitchfork I'm using. Maybe you can see it. It's a 3-pronged pitchfork. This is a proper hay fork. I've been told by my grandpa, and he would know, since these were very popular in the 20s and 30s, back when they were using threshing crews. And they would use these to throw the wheat stalks onto the conveyor belt onto the threshers. And that's what he did. So, anyway, that's about it for today, guys. Sorry you didn't get to see any video yesterday. I was just in a rush to get this done so I could get the hay bind cleaned up. I really don't feel like opening the barn door, so you guys aren't going to see it. But no, the hay bind's all clean. I took the leaf blower to it, blew it off, and then I took the power washer, power washed all the grease off, the greasable bearings. I tried not to put a lot of water through the sealed bearings. You know, it's 70 something. It's from the 1970s, I think. So I'm not for sure on it. I think that's what my dad told me. You go off the model number, it's a 472, so 1972, I guess. So anyway, I'm just trying to keep the camera down so you guys can see, because even with my sunglasses, the evening sun tonight is just bright. And it's 7 o'clock, so anyway, that's about it. The rake will get washed next after it's used, before we put it up, and so will the tedder and the round baler. But I didn't want to get water in those sealed bearings, just so if water, I didn't want to put too much water on the sealed bearings, just in case water got inside of them. Shouldn't have, they're sealed, but you never know. And then it'll rust out the inside of those bearings, seize them up, and then you gotta spend a bunch of money on bearings. And we all know bearings aren't cheap. And the older the equipment, the harder bearings are to find. And the more expensive they become if you find them. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.